Why and how did the Battle of Waterloo start? Why did it erupt in the first place? Well, that's something we're going to be covering today. If you want me to cover a full video on the Battle of Waterloo, then let me know in the comments below, because this video is going to be specifically talking about how and why the battle started. I don't know how long it might be. It might be a short video, like 5 minutes long. Hello everyone, my name is Logan, and today we're going to be talking about how the Battle of Waterloo started. How it erupted in the first place. So let's not waste any time and let's get into it. In early April of 1814, Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to the small island of Elba with a small detachment of over 1,000 guards. Just 10 months into his exile, Napoleon had escaped from Elba and made his way back to France. The French guards sent to arrest Napoleon upon his arrival actually never arrested him and actually cheered him on and became under his direct command. Napoleon had retaken France, his own government. The Congress of the Coalition, all the way back in Vienna, Austria, had become seriously alarmed of the awakening news of Napoleon. They needed to stop Napoleon at all costs and actually declare Napoleon as an outlaw. The thing was, Napoleon also had to stop the coalition at all costs. He needed to lead a swift, fast, and decisive victory against the coalition. So Napoleon decided to attack the two armies of the coalition nearest to him, both stationed in Belgium, which consisted of Prince Marshal Blucher's Prussian army and the Duke of Wellington's expeditionary British force. Napoleon's army could easily have defeated both the Wellington and Blucher's army on their own. But if Wellington and Blucher met up and combined their forces, Napoleon would have been seriously outnumbered. So he needed to do everything in his cost, in his power, to keep Wellington and Blucher from combining their forces and meeting up. On the 15th of June, 1815, whilst attending a ball in Brussels, Wellington was informed that Napoleon had crossed the border. Just a day later, on the 16th of June, 1815, after both Blucher and Wellington had assembled their forces, the Prussians under Blucher were defeated at the Battle of Ligny, costing 20,000 Prussians, only costing 12,000 French. The Prussians were forced to withdraw from Ligny. But the same day, Wellington's British army had defeated a sizable force of French troops under Marshal Ney. But since the Prussians had retreated out of Ligny, Wellington was also forced to withdraw, or he was in threat of being outflanked and encircled by Napoleon's army. So Wellington fell back near the small village of Waterloo. Hint, Battle of Waterloo. Since Napoleon had to do everything in his power to keep the Prussians from uniting with Wellington, Napoleon sent his right wing under Marshal Grouchy, comprising somewhere of around 30,000 men, to advance and keep the Prussian army under Blucher moving so they couldn't meet up with Wellington. The thing was, in those last 24 hours, it was now the 17th of June, 1815, and in those last 24 hours, the Prussian army, despite having lost 20,000 men just a day previous, were actually still in very good shape. The Prussian staff corps was able to arrange and assemble the army within those 24 hours. And the Prussian general, Marshal Blucher, had sent a promise to Wellington. The promise was that Blucher would march the Prussians and reinforce Wellington the next day. So Wellington took the risky move. He set his men up on a line of ridges, and he was to hope that on the next day, on the 18th of June, 1815, his army could hold out against Napoleon until the Prussians arrived to reinforce him. And if not, his army could have collapsed easily. Well, that's the video, everyone. I know it's short, but there wasn't very much to cover here. And like I said, if you want me to film a full video about Waterloo, then let me know in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It's always free and you can change your mind later. I hope to see you on my next adventure very soon. With all that being said, stay well, and cheers to you all.